We're gonna start the recording, okay? Hi YouTube and everyone, and thank you for being with us. And this is CSTOYS International, and live and recorded actually on YouTube from Matsuyama. And today I was invited to the Matsuyama University English class, and we are very honored to, here to be here. So once again, let me introduce you our teacher here, Danielle, and she's from Canada, Quebec. Yes, she's from Quebec. All right. And David-san, hello. Okay. And David-san, I understand you're from UK. Yes, right. I have many customers in UK. Yeah, yeah. Very good. And so here is the our class. I have how many students now? Let's see, 12. See, 5. Okay, all right. So very good. I understand this is the very first class in the new year, right? Yeah, and very nice to see that everyone here. Okay, so let's shall we start? Okay, how do you do? Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you very much, Danielle. Thank you for the kind introductions. Let me work on the little microphone here. Um, so maybe I can pick up some of your students and talking with my customers. All right, and yes, we are. Yes, we are going to. Okay. So would you be the mic ready? Okay. Can you talk?
Hello, hello everybody. Happy New
Okay.
Year.
Hello guys, and then we are working on the microphone now, and then can you hear our instructor?
Hello, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody.
And then if you can hear me, if you can ask, okay, you can hear. All right. Otoya-san says the
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much. Now, and so she introduced me as the today. I mean, actually today's title. It says from zero English to using English in life and work, and so that's something that I'm going to talk about today. And so, but before we start, I'd like to introduce what I do. Okay, and what you are looking at here, screen. Oh, I hope you can see that. Not much. Okay, here. All right. So you can see all the screens, the chats. All right. All right. And you can see my customers from all over the world. Otoya-san is, you can see the Otoya there, name here. Otoya-san, can you introduce where you're from? All right. Let's the chat members. Can I ask you where you're from? And then so who's gonna be the first one to introduce where you're from? All right, Otoya-san, thank you. And then he is from Malaysia, right? Being Matsuyama once here, yes, and 2 weeks ago he was here in Matsuyama visiting my company. All right. And Emperor, hi there. And you're from Hong Kong, but currently in Canada, really? Oh wow. Okay, Nickel Dragon, and you're from Duisburg in Germany. Thank you. Grey Liger, NSW, New South Wales, Australia. Thank you. And Jackie, and you're from the Australia too. Thank you. And America, Michigan, Negis. And Negis, may I ask how old are you? Sorry, I mean, I always tease you. Okay. I understand, my customers are from the 13, from about 13s to sometimes 40, 45, about my age. And also awesome, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States of America. Thank you. And Jackie, Victoria, Australia. Negis says 13 years old. So, okay, VZ17. All right, good. Thank you. You are from Mexico. Wow, I didn't know that actually. VZ, really? But you have living in Florida, US for almost 4 years. Very good. Jackie, you are 15, and Glay Liger, and 22. All right. Shikuen Shinobi, and also from Michigan, you're 20. And Glay Liger, 8 daytime. And Otoya-san, most from US, I see. Yeah, looks like that. Okay, yeah. Please tell me about that time management. Okay. All right, so thank you, Neko Dragon 21 and 19, and then is there any way that you can show them my stream too? No, Nejis, I'm sorry, we have to stop the stream for today. And I have a couple class to learn. So thank you very much, guys. And then now I will be talking and showing my slideshow. Thank you very much. So, so you guys on the chat rooms, and please join us. And then if you have any things to, let me know. If you have something to ask me, let me know. So first of all, could you pick some students?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to ask my students, our students here, to ask our chat members one question.
Okay, Takashi, ask a question. Please ask a question to one of his customers. They're from around the world.
Your name first? Yeah. Yes. All right.
Nice to meet you. My name is Takashi Sanakaya. I'm a Matsuyama University student. Okay, today it's fine in Matsuyama. How about the weather in your town?
Very good. Okay, so he asking about the weather in your town. Okay, chat members, could you let us know about your weather there? Huh? Yeah, it's a chat because, yeah, and then Neji says cold and snowy. Otoya-san says hot because Otoya from Malaysia, all right? And Shikuen Shinobi, it's snowing in Michigan, really cold. It is, and Emperor, it's snowing there, it's really hot. Emperor says, I hate winter, okay? Snow on the ground, but no clouds, Neko Dragon, and Neko Dragon from Germany. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Just a second, okay. All right, good. So about minus 3.8 Celsius. Wow, that's quite cold, all right. Okay, thank you very much, guys. And let's ask one girl, anyone, to ask one basic questions. Go this way. Okay, guys, and we're gonna pick the one girl to ask one questions.
What's her name?
Okay. Okay. Right, I need a watch. All right, yeah, sure, thanks.
Hello, my name is Aya Iwata. I'm Matsuyama University student.
Okay.
What time is it?
What time is it there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. All right, that's a good question because people from all over the world. So what time is it there, everyone? It's quite a different time. 7 a.m. p.m. Okay, 4 p.m. I'm sorry. The Emperor. All right, and Neko Dragon 1 in the morning. Thank you. Otoya-san, 8:04. Shikoen Shinobi, 7:05 p.m. Nijis, it's 7:04. Wow. It's some for some some students, some customers, it's quite late. But usually it's not that late, are we? Because when we do the show, we have the it's called pack and ship show, and then we have the you know we have evening class. I mean evening, and we will finish that like until like 5 or 6 here. So and most of the customers stay there, so they wake up in the morning like it's not really good one, but they will do that because they like that show. And so thank you very much. Still Monday, huh? So thank you very much for the microphone. Thank you, and thank you for those two students for participations. Okay, now I'm going to do the slideshows, and then I'm going to talk about what we do here. Now, here for my students here, because I show this, communications, because this is what we do, and one of my business here today is it's called CSTOYS International, and we export Japanese toys all over the world from Matsuyama, and we ship out over 22 countries. The latest country that we added to our country list is Latvia in Europe. And then Brazil is coming on the way, and Mexico is coming on the way too.
So you always speak English with your customers?
Oh, yes. We speak English all the time.
This is the common language.
It is.
I see.
Mm-hmm. And so, today I hope I can project what we do and what the possibility that you have, because I'm doing this business from Matsuyama, right here. I don't go outside or.
You're not in Tokyo or
No.
Osaka, big city.
That's right.
You can do business in English from Matsuyama.
That's right. And with the power of the internet, and you can do the more communications, more businesses, and that's really the stream of the world right nowadays.
So would you say that English is important or not?
It is extremely important, not just because the English, but any language, I think. But I think for your English students, I think it's very important to learn English now.
Because of the global world.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Can you show us a little bit how your journey
Thank you.
from
Okay.
0 to now?
Yeah, I will do that. All right. So I'm going to switch the chat window. I'm sorry. I'm going to change that slides here. And for the chat members, actually, I'm not quite sure if I can show you the everything here. Let me see. Okay. Now desktop. Okay. All right, so for the chat members, excuse me, I'll be a little bit away from the chat and focusing on the screens. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. I need this one. Oh, no. That's okay.
So the title is English and I.
Yeah, and then I'd like to show you some of the English. All right, and
So
this is where I was born. All right, and this is where I live. I still live actually, but I live here in Matsuyama, and but in this year. Yeah.
Masaki, can you come here because they can't see? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you
Sorry.
come from a small
Right.
town.
So then I need this one.
What's the name of your town?
My town is name is Yoshidacho, and near, it's in Wajima City now. And so I'd like to show you a little bit the slides here.
Not many people in Yoshidacho speak English.
No, no, very, very little. All right, so I was born in 1963. That's me, and then very small. Okay, that's my mom, and and that's my parents. Right, as you see, I had the childhood too.
And your parents didn't speak any English?
Nothing, nothing. And my house, I mean, actually, you see, it's, my house was surrounded by the farm and the orchards, oranges. And basically, I am from the, my background is agriculture, okay? I was raised as the farmer, and I was supposed to be the orange grower by this time, but some way I decided not to. And so I will tell you why later on. So I have the one sister, and I was the in a elementary school, and I was on the journey to visit my grandpa in a different town on a bicycle, and it took me almost one day to visit there. And then I don't know why, but I had to do it. I had to do it. And I wanted to be on my bicycle and visit my grandpa. And see that my helmet? My parents wants to make sure I'm okay. So he put the motorcycle helmet on my top. So, well. So since I was small, I must say that I really liked it, traveling a lot.
Okay, so your love for traveling started when you were very little.
Very much, very much. And then this is the slide that I was, attending the ceremony of the coming of age. I was 20. I hope you can find me in a white suit.
How do you
kind of
say?
unusual one.
It looks like your wedding.
Yeah, and then I noticed that you can see my face. I can tell I'm not very happy person. Very majime or straight. Majime is okay, all right. Not to be square, but I was little unconfident. I was not confident at all.
You were not confident and not so happy.
No,
No,
no.
okay.
And then I was not sure why. I didn't know why I was not happy. Why? You can tell that I'm not showing my smiles. Most of the pictures I have.
You're serious. Very
Yeah, I'm
serious.
very serious. Especially the age like 17, 18, 19, 20. And when I was smaller, always smile. I don't know why, but I can. At the same age, right? You guys are about 18, 19, but you are spending almost the same time like I was. You always, wanting to be happy, but you don't know how, you don't know where, you don't know where to go.
Sometimes you have no plan for the future.
That's true. And I was there. I've been there. So I was quite young, and then at the age of the 21, I think, I visited the United States. I graduated there's an agricultural college, Kenditsu Nogyo Daigakko, right, and in Shimoidaimachi, and then I graduated there, and then so I was not really ready to be a farmer, so I just wanted to continue, the kind of search. I needed a little bit more time to find out, what I can do, what I could do.
Find your way.
Right, finding a way. And so I went to the United States. Lucky me, I found the special program between between the United States government and Japanese government. And then I was in a 2-year contract. And then I was in the United States. And then I went to the university. And then I studied English, studied about agriculture. And I had the work on training. Everything was ready there. And then I went there. I attended. I had to attend this program because I was quite hungry for the experience.
You wanted different experiences.
Yes, not just the protected by the parents' love and protected by the communities, protected by your language and cultures. It's okay. I love them. You still love, of course, you love the Japanese culture as well, but you're not sure. I was not sure, and I had to get out once.
Experience
Yeah,
something.
I was very hungry, so I went there. You know, Still serious, huh? Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's yes. My English was really mess. Okay. I had no English communication skills at all. I have to tell you that, you know, junior high school, high school, I went there, but my my best score for the English test is something like 60 or sometimes under 50. It's not really something that I could be proud of. And but well, but I know now it's not about the score. It's not about the score, but it's about your choice, the choice that you made. So, so that's I was hungry, but I still needed to make that decisions what I wanted to do. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so then you went to the United States with zero English, basically.
Yes,
Zero, well, communication skills, right?
that's right. Sorry, and I think I couple skipped that as pictures, but oops, sorry. Well, anyway, so let me just go ahead with the next one. Okay. So I went to the United States and then started to meet many different kind of people. I met the host families. I met my host farmers.
Teachers.
Yeah, teachers. Sorry, I have to show that these pictures. Gotta go. And teachers and then walkers from the Mexicos.
Oh.
I was in the state of Washington for the first 3 months in the United States. I was there and to be the tractor driver, and so this is the where I was. Okay, um, you can see the contrast, the where I was grew and where I visited. It's nothing, almost nothing, nothing but the orange trees. Okay. Well, actually, apple. When I was small, around there's orange trees, but apple trees now in the United States. This is a state of Washington. Okay, it's a small town. It's called Brewster, very close to the border of the Canada. And then you can see the house over here, and this is where I used to stay.
So you were driving the tractor
Yes, I was.
in the apple fields.
And then sometimes I was working in a packing shed, and for the shipping and packing for the
Packing
apples.
apples.
Yes, and working with the local ladies, local peoples, the Mexican people from they come across the borders. And I was very, started to show more smiles on my face. I noticed that with these pictures. Working with the different kind of peoples, different language, different cultures, and this is the picture that's showing at the university how we study the agriculture. It's a similar
So you studied agriculture in English.
in English, of course. Yes, yes, and well, sometimes you have to. Some students, fell asleep. I think it's the same. And this is my host family. And this is another host family. They visited my house here in Yoshida long time ago. And this is my another host family. And then our co-workers, Mexican people. You know, always for the lunchtime. I always eat with them, drink with coffee, the beers.
Did the Mexicans speak English?
Poquito.
A little, huh? Yeah.
Poquito, yes. And I didn't major in orange productions. I majored in horticulture. So that means I studied about the flowers, trees. And then this here, I can, with this picture, you can see me in a blue t-shirts. I was a salesman. I was in Los Angeles, and I was working as a nurseryman at the San Gabriel Nursery and Florist. And so you can see, it looks like all Japanese people. No, they are not. Some of them are from China, Singapore, and Japan. All mixed. Okay. So and this is the picture was taken at the my graduations.
How was your English coming along?
So. 2 years is too short. First 6 months, it was the most difficult part, I think. I had to concentrate really hard to understand what your friends are talking about. But the understanding for the 6 months, but the next 6 months will be, gradually started to speak. So I think you might need a 6 months at least to understand what other people are talking about. So I decided, after I came back from United States, I decided to travel around the world, helping the local, Ehime's children's. And then I visited Russia and been to Italy. Okay.
ございます。今日の挨拶はロシア語です。ドブライエっていう挨拶ですね。ぜひ使ってみてください。そんなのいつ使うんだっていうね、なんかお叱りを受けそうですけど、でも物は考え
And also, now what you are listening to is my radio show. After I came back from the United States, there was a chance that I became the radio personality for the FM station, FM Ehime. And so I did that morning from 8 to 8:30, 30-minute show every Sundays for 2 years. So Energy World, that was the name of the radio. And
Did you speak in English when you
yeah.
did your radio show?
Was it fun? I hope it was. If it was not so good week and you still want to spend a beautiful one, here's a song for you to move on. Chalky by Europe.
Yes, I use my English a lot in my radio program, and I was trying to deliver the differences between the cultures and what I have been through.
Talk about your experiences.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I decided to start learning, local language schools. I have a small language schools. And then I got married. That's Miwa, my wife. And I have 3 children now, and I am a father. I'm a father of 3. Okay, so that's me in front of yourself. And so this is just a brief, going through my lifestyle, my life. But this is just to give you that I am not different, not much different from you, pretty much same. And I was not sure about the future. No, I only thing I was sure was that I was very hungry, and I had to get out my cultures, communities, because I feel that I was protected too well, and I just needed to be myself. Okay. So
what are you going to talk about now?
okay, all right. So I'd like to talk about the how people look at you, the
Okay.
parents,
Yes.
and then we can just go through the my business.
Okay.
So because I talk about the being protected too well, So let me actually show you this little slide here. Okay, how your mother and father see you? Okay, and because I'm a father and I can see my children, they need some protections, very much, and I love them, and also you are loved by your parents. So here's you. Now that's your mother, all right? She thinks you are her baby, like she was. That's my mother. That's me. I was loved. I'm still loved. And that's my father. And my father, of course, he knows that I am his son, and I'm sure that he loved me. Both of them love me, and both of them felt that I needed protections, and they did very well. That was the childhood. Now, I wish that the childhood would continue forever, but no. You started to grow, young adulthood came, and you have a little distance with your father. Your father, well, I don't know, it's not always true, but myself. Uh, your father so busy, right? Getting, work needs to be done, going outside, feeding the families, a lot of responsibility too. Of course, my mother also worked very hard too. But so he's not always there. So in that case, you are my baby, you know. But because you started to grow, and then your father become too busy with other community work, and it could happen to your mother too, you know. So you were my baby. Warning, it's not always true, okay? But that in my case. All right, and then so you started to grow and you become 19, 20, like I was, and you became adult. It's not a young adult anymore, and you are adulthood now. And but still they are your parents, and you became a lady, you become a man, and looking for your partners, your girlfriends, your boyfriends maybe. Okay. Now, so that's the protection, that situations that you are in. You are protected, but you grew up. You already grown, and the question is, what are you gonna do now? Okay. Now let's take a look at the who we are. All right, and this is my kind of thinking. Especially the your age. It happened to me, and it could happen to you. I don't know. But living in a packaged lifestyles. Let me talk about this one. Is the type okay?
It's 9:30.
9:30. Okay. All right. So there when you look at at the age of yourself now, there are many important things around you. Very important, crucial for our lifestyles. Clothing, foods, house, vehicles, and etc. Let me introduce you. This is a kind of most probably the popular thing that we think of. For example, like a clothing. We read magazines, fashion magazines. We look at the catalogs. We want to buy, nice jewelries, crops, watches, shoes. We always interested in that because and tries to become somebody else. Okay. And food. And food is important, of course. And we try to eat. Well, of course, here in Japan now, we don't have to worry much, especially for your age now. You don't have to worry about tomorrow's food. You know, uh, but now it's time for you to when you go out dating, you look for some good foods to eat with your friends. Probably think of the McDonald's. Not just only the McDonald's, but the some other top brand restaurants or fast foods, you always enjoy and enjoyed eating it, eating that, and then eating with your friends, and it's become your part of your lifestyles, right? And house. Well, of course, I understand that you don't have the, don't own the house. I guess not. Uh, you maybe, but we need a house and our lifestyles. Okay, um, having a house is probably the one of the dream, uh, and then to have a nice living style is many people wish for, and that's very important too. Now, vehicles. Vehicles. We think of cars, motorbikes. I don't know about the personal jets, but we wants to have the nice motorcycles, the cars, maybe I don't know, nice fancy bicycles. Okay, and you have the kind of images that you wants to have something, maybe. So these are the things, well, etc., etc., and many things that are around us, kind of forming who we are right now. And I think it's kind of dangerous things to think too much about the goods, clothing, foods, house, vehicles. Um, it's because, you know, when you start to lose these things, losing the image of the vehicles, house, foods, etc. And then, if you take all of that, what's gonna left? You know, and if you take all of that part, my question is that who are you? You know, uh, there's a kind of our modern lifestyle is always asking you to consume many things, eat in a fashionable styles, ride or drive in a fashionable lifestyles, or now these days environmental thinking issue is very important. So we have to live our lifestyles with the thinking about concerning about the environment style. Now this is another uh, thing that the community actually pushing you to think, and so it's nothing wrong with these ideas, but I want you to be careful. But before just pop in, drop I mean hop in into these ideas, I'm asking you to develop yourself first. That's the very important part. So I will ask you your questions. Who are you? Where is me? What I am. So I think many people thinking, how can I find myself? And I think from my experience, you every day you think, you work, you chat with your friends, and tries to expand try to collect the small experiences every day. And but sometimes you need a major changes as well. Okay, and then for the changes at your ages, uh, it's drastical. It's really changed that next 10 years of your lifestyles. So I encourage you to collect these small treasures called experiences. Jump in before you think, maybe. I don't know. Thinking is very important also, but sometimes you need to jump into. And so collecting these small experiences, I believe it's very important. Meaning lies in structures, not in elements. This is my favorite phrase. We look for all the meanings, and then we try to see all the small things, but it's not the answer. The answer is not in the elements. The answer is in the structures, and you have to go and see many things, and then collecting those small experiences. and I believe it's become you. Okay. Now, do I have that time? Okay, all right. And let me just stop that, and then let's see how our people's doing there. Okay. All right, hi Gozi, and then I hope chat members, I hope you guys doing okay, and then still doing the class, and I have another 20 minutes, and so just wants to check how well you are doing there. Were you guys able to see my slideshow there? Okay. All right, and oh wow, looks like many people are here now, and let's see how many people. Okay, let me call out your names, chat members. Thank you for being with us. And awesome, I like puppies, Jackie, Nedges, Nick Dragon, Otoya, Ryokuya-san. Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you. Not the show today, but the class. And the Emperor and VZ17. And thank you very much and for being with us. Hi there. And then you guys are on the air now. And then still have a couple minutes to go the my class. Just wants to come back and check and how you guys doing, okay? Okay. Yes, please. All right. So we may have the say 17, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay. Now I have the 15 minutes to wrap up my here some presentations. So I'll be back. Okay, guys. All right. Now let's go to English in my life. Right. So since I don't have that much time, I have so many things to talk, and then so let me just go quickly through, okay, until my important point. Here's me. English in my life. That's me. And now I have four major parts of my lifestyle. One, overseas study coordinator, and then I do the Ryugak Kyokai certified advisor. That means the Ryugak advisor. I, you know, I help the young people like yourself to study abroad, and I help them. And then also I do the international business coordination. Not the big companies, okay, but for the small companies to be introduced on the world market. Business translations, I will do that. And also international volunteer coordinations. And these days I don't have much time these days to work on this one, but it's still important experience, and so I will talk about that. I work with the Ehime Hawaii associations. Now, lastly, international toy business, and that's called CSTOYS International.
I just wanted to say for the international business coordination, Mr. Seike was the translator, interpreter for a company in Ehime, and he went to Dubai.
Yes.
He went to Dubai, and he was the interpreter, translator between Japanese and English. So he went to Dubai with the president of a company in Ehime. This is one of his jobs, to be a translator, interpreter.
Now, to be actually not Dubai, but the Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, yes. And I made a business trip a couple times now.
Yes.
Yeah, and still ongoing.
The president of the company in Matsuyama in Ehime couldn't speak English.
No.
So, and the people in Abu Dhabi couldn't speak English. They had
No, they did. They did.
Okay, so you were translating
Yeah,
and interpreting.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So, just let me just go quickly. All right. So, what's the study advisor? Ryugak Kyokai certified advisor. This shows the increased number of the people who goes to the other countries for study. Okay. So people demand is kind of strong, but with this economy now, it's the number of the students going down, sadly. Okay. So, but we see. So what I do is the send that it's just actually that you see the smiling guy with a peace sign there, and he's from the Matsuyama University, and he's been my English student for a long, long time, and he went to the Australia uh, with the help of the myself and then Matsuyama University, and he stayed there. So language studies, academic studies, and working holidays, preparations, and then arrangements. I will do that, and also help for the visa applications, arranging accommodation, airport pickup, orientation for risk management before they leave, online or offline advising. Now, it's internet world now. I can do the many things from Japan, even though they are living in other countries. So this is my certificate. Now let's go to the business translation. As she was introduced, I still working on this project, and now you can see that talk about the culture shock. Okay, being Abu Dhabi, all right. Wow, that was very different. Okay, and then that was the first fast trip to the Abu Dhabi and to see the president company there, and then you can see my uh, client here, and we made a contract there. So the project is still ongoing, and then we are very proud of that. I cannot talk about it too much. Okay, and then this is another shot, and then one of the Tokyo company, that Thai magic people, all right, and yeah, and then one of the Tokyo company, and then they're traveled with us and visit Abu Dhabi, and then we introduce their technology to the Abu Dhabi company, and they're working, and I understand they made the already contract, and they are just proceeding. So we're very happy, very excited. So business project from Ehime to the world. And I think globally and act locally is a very famous line, but I think locally and act globally too is very also important. And then the client, the company, the president says the company starts from you. You cannot do everything by yourself, but certainly the company starts from one simple idea. Okay, so that's very important. Now that's it, and then also Ehime Hawaii associations, volunteer coordinations. Now this is one of my actually changed my lifestyles really. Uh, I don't know if you remember the Ehime Maru incidents. And then the Ehime Maru is the Japanese fishery vessel, a training vessel for the Wajima uh, fishery high school students. And they were hit by the American submarines, right, and Greenville, nuclear powered one. And then many people died. And so I was so struck by that instance, the accidents. Um, really want us to do something because my hometown Wajima, and then the Ehime Maru, the ship. I know the ship, and I felt like when I heard the news, something was just crashed here, and I had to do something, and then I've been waiting for the chance to participate, and then there it was. The chance came. I was asked to be the translator for the Ehime Hawaii Goodwill Youth Baseball tournament, and then here you can see the Hawaiian baseball team visiting Wajima Fishery High School with the flowers, and in the center you can see his the Major League Baseball player, and now I think he's still in Lotte Marines, right? He's a professional baseball player, right? So we were able to, coordinate that uh, So Ehime Maru tragedy, February 10, 20, yeah, 2001. Wow, oh, 9 years ago now. Impact on realization of being connected. Even in a small town like I was grew up, you know, it's it's connected by the ocean. It's connected by the people uh, of the world, you know. And so when I hear that Ihmemaru was sunk, you know, uh, I just could not see, you know, our ocean, sea. Uh, it has changed. It's not just the sea, not just the oceans, but the something that they connected us all over the world, you know. And somewhere, you know, they sunk down. That was sad. And then fostering a friendship from growing hates. And I didn't like that, you know, people started to, pointing at the American people, so no, you did that, something like this. And because I have many good friends in America, and then I just could not help that. I really hate to see that people talking about bad people in America is bad or something. Just could not stand it. So I needs to do something. So and also for this tournament, Matsuyama University students helped these children for the translations and everything. So that was great. And homestay program has launched. And then seventh, now I believe eighth tournament is already held in 2009. And then I was the director of the Ehime Hawaii Association for that. And I just stepped down, since my business starts to grow and I'm busy now. So now my life is with English is focusing on my business now. So let me skip that the movie. Oops, sorry. And let me go to. Okay. Yeah, we did that Ehime Hawaii Day in Hokkaido and in Gintengai and also Takashima. And this is one of the big events did that Ehime Hawaii Association's Hawaii Day. And you see this because of that ship, all right? And you see this Ehime Hawaii Day, the people doing the fura dance on the street because, please understand, this is because, not just because the fun, this is because sad story. We started from the sad story to the happy story. And that's important, I think. All right. Now, let's talk about the happy story. Thank you. All right. Okay, wrap up. All right. So this is the international toy business, CSTOYS International. And then there is very, very strong demand around the world for the demand for the cool Japan related products like animations and especially our store focused on Super Sentais and also Kamen Riders. Now we're expanding the Ultra series and then maybe more. Now and then so we have the eBay stores and then I have one working counterpart in the United States. Actually I'm working with the American friends. And then ships Japanese toys over, it says 20, but now 22 countries, over 22 countries now. And then over 1 million yen sales from one small kitchen. Yeah. So 大体1000万円小さなキッチンから生まれてきてますね、今ね。はい。これキッチンです。Small kitchen, very small kitchen. All right, it used to be a small kitchen. All right, now it's a stock room. Okay. So interesting cultural findings through Japanese toys. And 日本のおもちゃっていうのはね、すごいいろんななんていうかな、日本の文化のエキスが入ってるんですよ。ね、Why am I using Japanese? Okay, it's okay. 例えばね、なんとか戦隊とかあるでしょ。で、5人でしょ。で、なんで5色なのかわかる？ わからないよね。なんで5人で、いつも5人なんで、まあ6人になったり最近増えるんだけどね。基本的にあの色があるっていうのは、日本のね、歌舞伎にね、5人男ってのがあるんですよ。で、その歌舞伎でその決めをする、やるね、見栄を切るっていう言い方ですよね。で、アメリカでもね、日本のそのパワーレンジャーっていうそういう名前で紹介されてるんですけど、みんなね、あの、やっぱりこう決めるんですよ。決めて名乗るんですよね。そんなことやってる間にやられちゃうよね、普通ね、戦ってればね。If you're fighting in a war and then you don't say your name before you fight, okay? At least, in a Western style war. You know, back in the old times in Japanese histories, Japanese samurais used to, before they start the war, they stand up and call they start their names, introduce themselves. That's kind of interesting, but it is true, okay? So, but those Sentai series, even for the Kamen Riders, uh, different backgrounds, but has that the Japanese traditional kind of essence there. That's why people liked it. Not because the cool mecha only, but the backgrounds. The mecha is great. Toy is well made, and but also in the back, the story is great also, because that's our rich culture we have. You have. We all share. Okay. So interesting cultural finding through the Japanese toys and new opportunities. Now, what's the new opportunities? Well, again. Now, actually, this is a kind of new opportunity, one of the opportunities.
So this is the item number 32514, and this item is for the Otoya-san. Thank you very much for another purchase, and then we must thank him to
Okay,
visit
this is
Matsuyama.
what we
Actually,
do.
he was
All right, we
here,
do
I mean,
pack
not
and
in
ship
this
show.
office, though.
All right,
Okay.
we
He
get the
wanted
order
to
from
come
our
over here,
customers.
but, I
We
refused
pack
it. I
under the
kindly
live
refused
camera,
that offer,
and we
and
show them
because
the
it's so
packing.
messy,
We
and
enclosed, we together with the
difficult
package, we
for us
enclose the
to show
small
that.
gift
So
message
anyway, so
card.
he was
If it's
very
needed,
kind
the
gentleman,
birthday
and
cards
so
or
is his
extra
friend.
presents,
He visited
right?
Matsuyama
Our
for a
customers
marriage,
loves this
and we
show
can take a look
because
at
they
his
can
journey
see
to
their items
Japan. I mean, what his
packed
journey
in
in
live,
Matsuyama.
all right?
And
And then also you
now
can see all the
I'm gonna
chats
take a
there.
look at that.
So we
Great
chat
list to
and
visit
talk.
Matsuyama. So, thanks again,
Sasha Obama
Oh,
may be
sorry.
about to move into a pretty
Whoops, sorry. Sorry. And already in English. That's right. Now, and then, now I have the different opportunities, and I was asked to have the small shop on Hokkaido now, and this is our shop. CSTOYS International have the physical shop, first time, starting from online to the physical one,
cool
offline
house, and her
store.
dad
Sorry,
is going to have a pretty important job.
sorry.
But this
Yeah, it's in Hokkaido, and then in front of the AU shop, and then I have the actually today is Tuesday, so I have the live show this afternoon from here. You see this the show window? That's the studio for me, and I do the live show, the live demonstrations. Every time I get the new toys, I open it, unbox it, I show it online, and my customer loves it. And then I do that in a show window is because for the Hokkaido store. And because the Hokkaido's suffering now because the people are closing the all the stores, you know it's kind of sad. But I just wants to bring something different. So I do that Tuesday afternoon. I'm doing the live show there. So if you are interested in, come and join us. And then actually I do that English. Okay, and my announcement, my show is broadcasted online and offline. Here I have the speaker, so my English talk is always going outside. So I have, I see my, customers or pedestrians, looking at me like, you know, you know, who the hell this guy? Why he's talking in English like that?
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
You speak in English in public,
Yes.
Now you're speaking in front of the students. You
Yeah.
speak in front of people in Hokkaido.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about making a mistake in English?
I don't afraid of that.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. No, because I do make mistakes.
But you want to communicate.
Yes, that's more important. I think it's one of the essence for the learning language is that, you are so protected, too protected, and you protect yourself too. That's the point. You know, um, you, you scared. You just terrifies to make the one small mistake.
So you made some mistakes in English and you're still alive.
Thank you. Yes,
you
I am
didn't
still
die
alive.
from making a mistake.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. But actually I gained a lot from making mistakes. One of the reason that why because I'm here and I'm talking to you in front of you, because I made thousands of mistakes. That's the difference. That's the experience. And remember, I'm trying to gather the small mistakes, experiences, and then each day, every day, I correct them. And these will connect it and become you, become me.
How about shyness? Have you ever been shy?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Like a 17, 18,
But
19.
about speaking in English, were you
Yes,
shy?
I was. I was quite shy.
But
Mhm.
you overcame it
I think I started, I overcame it. Yeah,
because of the pleasure of speaking in English
that's
and
right.
meeting
That's the
people?
pressure is more important than, yeah. I'm kind of excited to talk, excited to express myself, very happy. Yeah. So I think that will be the kind of, I don't know. I don't think I have a time to.
Well, yeah, that's techniques are pretty interesting. What do you think? Can you wrap it up in 2 minutes?
Sure. Okay. All right. And actually, there is no technique, such a thing. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Wait. Too much. Um, did I ever invent the techniques to study English? No, absolutely no. Nothing. There's no such a thing. And you just have to go live with it. But live with it means that start with zero. Remember that? Oh, it's gone, but start from the zero, like a baby. All right. And then when you take a look at the lifestyle of the baby, I learned that from my child also. They start from the listening ability, right? They grew up, they learn to speak. One of my youngest daughter, Akira, started to learn to say 2 years old. She says achi achi, the out, hot hot, and that was 2 years old. That was the first Japanese that my youngest daughter learned how to say that at the age of 2. And as the child grew and grows the vocabulary, and then my youngest, same Akira, 2 years old, she says, "Okaya nyu nyu ippai." It's okay. Mother milk many. Right? So very simple. And then wrong, there's no grammar thing, anything, but still makes sense. And then I understand. We understand. She needed the milk. All right. Okaya nyu nyu ippai. Enough. Karipuchu. Okay. She say it says karpis, but karipuchu. No, so she learns to say it. She makes mistakes. Oh yeah, of course. Everybody. Tagamoyaki. Tamagoyaki ですよね。Koppupon. No. Popcorn. Right? So I was 4 years old. Right? So she's learning. And now communication skills. All right. So she learned many things, and then let's see. Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. So as the child grow up, you have to grow that one small child in yourself to learn English.
And you have to start from there, and then make sure, use that emotions to learn your English. Emotion is such a powerful source of your learning English, and then use that anger. Hate is sometimes needed. If you understand the emotions, the power of the emotions. And I'm not encouraging hate anyone, but I have to understand the powers too. Emotion, happiness, angers, sad, you know, use them as a part of yourself and then use it very well. And because you need a practice of your emotions. If you don't use the practice, if you don't practice your emotions, your face doesn't show that your emotions. You know, you be if you don't have the emotions on your face, you just cannot make friends.
So emotion is communication.
Very important part. Very important part.
So use your emotions, use your experiences,
Hmm.
and go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and go for it.
Okay. Well, Mr. Seiki, thank you very much for your talk today.
Thank
In
you very
English and
much.
Japanese.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
The class is finished. Of course, you may have other classes, but he's going to stay a few minutes if you want to ask him questions. Thank you.
Yeah. And then if you okay, if you have ever chance uh, to the class for I don't know if you are interested or not, but I have the YouTube channel like this, and so you know you're welcome to come and join us.
Oh, YouTube, and thank you very much for being with us until this time. And then
Yeah.
it's 5:17 p.m. and then in the
Thank you
afternoon,
very much. ありがとうございました。
December 29.
皆さん、英語の勉強頑張ってくださいね。
New
勉強っ
Year
ていうかね、英語の
2010
訓
is
練頑
around
張っ
the
てくださ
corner.
い。Good luck.
And thank you being, I can see the many chat
Okay,
members
for the chat
still
members,
here.
thank you very much
Thank you
for
very
being
much.
with us. And then, unfortunately, the time is up, and so I have to stop that here. And thank you very much for the joining. And then, I will talk to you later on today's class. Okay, not today's class, but today's show afternoon. All right. The Emperor, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. All right, guys.